Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And I have my Palo Santos going this morning to clear some of this, no, to clear all of this negative energy that had taken hold of me, uh, had me jump right into the very thing that I know I'm here to transmute, to not grow. And that would be fear and anger and angst and division. And boy, did I jump in with both feet. Um, being a light worker, being a way shower, being a warrior, having to admit my wrongness and pulling back. The pulling back is easier. Admitting that took a little bit. But honestly, once I realized what I had done, um, it wasn't hard to pull back and go, no, no more. This is not how I choose to walk in the world, nor is it what I came to do. This is what I came to do. Why? Because love is the strongest and most transformational energy we can hold. You know, the title of this, Charlie Kirk's death was a trigger and a reset, is so, so true. It is very much in the same vein as JFK's assassination, not because Charlie was as big as a president, but because Charlie was very influential for one side of the spectrum, as was JFK. And as for what it has done to our country so instantly, anyone who would be watching this kind of video is a light worker, and it is up to us to hold our ground within ourselves, which means we need to do our own internal work. Get quiet, clear these energies of fear, anger, blame, division. That is what that collective darkness, the dominators, those that would control all of us, want us to jump into. That's why Charlie Kirk was assassinated. It was not a temporal, earthly, this guy just hated Charlie Kirk and his message. It was a dominator control type of event, intended to divide even more, to get us blaming, yelling at one another, hating one another, fearing one another. We, the light workers, need right now more than ever to hold our ground, to hold ourselves, which means we need to go inward. We need to get quiet. We need to do things like burning Palo Santos to clear the energy. You know, it's very scientific. Sage and Palo Santos are both clearers in the scientific aspect of negative energies. And so physically do what you need to do. Go out for a walk. Mother Nature is very good at easing angst and fear. One of my friends here is going to the mountains because she is so caught up in all of it and wants to disconnect. I advise you to disconnect from the news cycle. Go inward. Every Sunday at noon Mountain Time, around the world, people are stopping for 15 minutes and meditating on what you want, what they want to bring into this world. You know, this whole thing really is a catalyst. And though it seems like it is sending us down the wrong road, and it can, unless we, the power holders of the light, of peace, of acceptance, of ease, of joy, it will go down the wrong road unless we hold our ground and keep putting that out. You know, the message coming through for the last 9 months has been you do you. Selfish is the new black, because I can't do you. I can propagate and I can trigger more of your energy, or I can stand in my truth of love, peace, ease. I can work on me because that is what I am then sharing out there. The more we jump on that bandwagon of blame and hatred and despair, the more we propagate that kind of energy. And none of us want to live in that. We all have this desire to create more joy, peace, ease. It is what every ordinary person in the world wants: enough to eat, a place to sleep, safety for their children, clean water, lovely relationships. This is the type of energy we can propagate when we move ourselves back into peace. I recommend some breath work. There are hundreds of videos on YouTube to lead you through breath work. It will bring your anxiety, fear, anger, blame, discordance inside you. It will bring it out and breathe it off you by the power of your intention, intending to clear your energy. That is all you need. Breath work is just a tool to help you do that. Again, disconnect from the news cycle. It is so bent in manipulation. Get out, get among nature if you can. If not, look at a house plant. Do some breath work. Do the daily energy routine that I've taught so many of you over the years. It's Donna Eden's. Look her up. She's got it there. Just this daily routine of realigning the energies, because that is what is out of alignment when you have this fear, this angst, this anger, this blame, this hatred for someone you've never met. It is the darkness's attempt, even more so, at manipulation. They are screaming now as the light workers wake up. They are losing control. It's like they're clawing and holding on to the edges in an attempt to stay in control. But we, the light workers, the way showers, the psychics, the channelers, the believers, the Christians, the Muslims, the Buddhists, it is the we in this world that will make the shift from this darkness that has been in control, the dominator energy, the male patriarchy. That does not mean we hate men. It is that energy that has been in control that is now losing control, and they are screaming louder. The assassination of Charlie Kirk was a huge trigger for more angst, fear. It's like they are losing control. And whatever they can do, there's going to be more. There's going to be things around health coming up. I suspect there's going to be a triad, a new pandemic, a way to control. If you are in fear about what our government is going to do, I invite you to shed pure love and joy on all the governmental powers that we hold in our country. And the world is in upheaval. It does not matter where you are. There are protests, there are manipulations, there are government abuses going on throughout the world. The people are rising and protesting. Our protest can be energetically in bringing in more love, bringing in more peace, bringing in more acceptance, not buying into the us versus them. We are the ones that can make the difference as to how this shift, which is we've just been put in a big way, how this shift comes into being, whether it's with very sharp razor blade edges or whether it's softer and more gentle in this transition. We are in the third stage of the birth process, the one where every woman that's done it without pain meds says, I can't do it. It's too hard. It's too scary. It is time for us to intentionally release the fear. As you do some deep breathing, breathe in peace, breathe out fear. That is the thought you're holding, the intention you want to bring through to this world today. Please share this video. Please know that it is up to us as the individuals as to how this thing plays out. It is on an individual basis, us holding us. I had to, I posted yesterday an angry post about what I saw as what was happening around this and that beautiful young Ukrainian girl that was so brutally murdered. And no, I didn't bring in every tragedy, every tragic thing, because I've done a good job of not propagating more up until now, up until yesterday. And so I brought that post down and apologized to one lady who called me out on it. I didn't react back to her angry, but other people on the post did. And it was, I am ashamed of having put out that post. I'm ashamed that I was drawn so easily into that collective discord. And if you are in angst, fear, anger, and feeling like this just all in pieces, you are in that energy of manipulation. And the only one who can fix that is you. So that pure love and joy tool, I'm going to put out a short video after this, just in doing that. So anyone who wants to join me in that can join me. This is about you. It is powerful in sending love to those areas of concern that you have. I highly recommend we shed it and continue to shed it on our government and on our leaders. And in your country, your leaders, if you're in conflict with someone specifically, do this to them. But it works on you. And again, selfishness is the new black. This is us managing our own energy so that what we are sharing out in the world is more peace, more ease, more love, more understanding, more cohesiveness. Bubble your energy up by the intention of bubble up and protection so that you are less easily drawn into the collective, so that you can do your outer work by doing your inner work on a more regular basis. So Archangel Power Tarot cards are the cards that came up today. The Seven of Raphael, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. This is that daydream card in the clarity. What do you want the world to look like? I want every mother to hold her child in peace, knowing they are safe. I want every parent to have enough to offer their children. I want all of the injuries, the traumas that we are holding to be healed in this world. I want enough for everybody. I want equal opportunities for all of us to ascend to our highest path here, whatever that is. Take action and detoxify. That is all part of Raphael's, the healing energy, the colorful energy, the green color. This is what Raphael is about. It's healing. We first must heal ourselves before we can actually be a tool for healing in the world. Go inward, you do you. No one else is responsible for how you react. No one was responsible but me for that reactive post I put out yesterday. And it kept me in upheaval all day. But it took one of my lovely wise women that attended my last retreat, Jeannie Crow, to post a video by a woman named Jody Jones, I think, from Canada, who posted what she downloaded. And it became clear to me, we need one another's perspectives on how to move forward and heal each other and ourselves. So listen more to those. If somebody is triggering more fear in you, more division in you, stop listening to that, because that is, again, a manipulation energy. Five of Michael. This situation does not serve you. Us being in that energy of domination, control, manipulation does not serve us or the world we want to live in. Release your attachment to the outcome. Send love, peace, ease, joy to whoever you are impressed to do that. Whoever in the government, whether it's President Trump, Vice President Vance, the Congress, the Senate, I guess the secretary or the chief advisor, I think his last name is Miller. Send it to them. And one of my lovely mentors, Sharon Raji Maynard, posts a statement, not on my watch, because we are the sovereign Sophia energy here, not just as women. but we are bringing that divine feminine energy up in our sovereignty. We are the ones who can make the change by collectively choosing peace, choosing allowance, choosing flow, choosing acceptance, choosing abundance, choosing enoughness, choosing healing. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. I mean, could these cards be any more perfect for this message? It is up to us to manage us. It's not up to me to change anyone else's mind. It is for me to offer the energy that serves what I desire, which is peace, love, ease, joy, abundance, fun, healing. It is for me to offer that to the world. What the others do with it isn't in my purview nor in any of my business. Those who are in that place to receive that at this moment will receive it. As we continue to collectively send this energy out at least once a day, more will be waking up to what they desire truly to be in. The 9 of Gabriel. Gabriel is the messenger angel. This says, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. And environmental activism. Mother Earth is rising up. We are going to see some pretty big earthly happenings. It's not us that will change that. It is our response to it that we can take to the world. Our response to everything is key. My response yesterday was not the high light, high vibe energy that I usually put out here. It was very much a reactive energy. I was pulled right into it. Great morning to you too, Susan. Ronnie, thank you. Ronnie says, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, self-control. That's the goal. Yes, not letting anyone else control us, being in control of our own. Many of us are facing very real physical, fearful things. Fear propagates whatever dysfunction and dis-ease that it is surrounded by or that it is surrounding. Find your peace there. Do the daily energy routine. Go find a breathwork video. Breathe with Sandy has some lovely ones. Breathwork is so physically healing. I invite you to engage in it daily because it also brings you back to that time of when I breathe in the energy I am choosing, and I breathe out the opposite. So this morning I was breathing in love, breathing out hate, breathing in joy, breathing out blame, breathing in peace, breathing out discord. That was what my intention was. You are so powerful in the energy of intention. You know, we are being prompted by very physical events to fall into more hatred, blame, and division of one another. When we manage ourselves and we bring ourselves more into love, that pure love and joy tool, be looking. I will be posting a video shortly after this that is going to just do a small teaching for those of you who have not seen or have not heard about how to do it. It is very simple and oh so effective. So be the harbinger of peace, ease, joy, unity, love in the world by sharing your energy because you've done your own work. You do you, and you will not continually be manipulated by that collective dark. This was a big thing. They are clawing, screaming to maintain control. That was what that assassination was about. That's what all these horrendous events of losing our babies to hate, to discord, to errant belief systems. That's what all this is about. It is up to us to take charge. And we do that first by taking charge of us, doing our own inner work, healing what needs to be healed. When you do the pure love and joy exercise, The lower density energy leaves as you bring it in and send that energy out to the world. As you send love, you are then more filled with love, and your tendency towards judgment and blame diminishes every time you do the exercise. So it is incredibly powerful. I believe we are complete this morning. Have a lovely weekend. Do work on yourselves. Sunday at noon Mountain Time, 15-minute worldwide meditation, just focusing, just doing 15 minutes of silence and think about peace, love, ease. How does that feel for you? And sending that out to the world. The more of us that engage in this, the more powerful it is. Thank you so much for joining me on this very volatile Friday in September. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.